and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Luna. Today we're gonna be going over my Spotify, my playlists, what I'm listening to. Let's get into it. Yeah, I want to say this one thing. There are some artists on here I wish I could block. The reason why I say that, and I wish I don't know if Apple has this. I'm not an Apple Music person. I don't have it. I wish that I can block some artists. Like, just from opening the app, why is Tory Lanez being recommended to me? I don't want to listen to him. What's going on here? The only reason why he comes up is because I listened to a song by his and I didn't even realize it was him. So I don't know why that's there. But sometimes if you have certain like music tastes, they just recommend you people within that vicinity. You don't even listen to them. Like, why are you recommending me this? Today we'll go through my daily mixes. We'll go through my what's on repeat, my like on repeat playlist. We'll go over my pop mix and my like R&B, everything. Just we'll talk about it all. So let's go into my on repeat, because this is the things that I listen to the most, that I'm like constantly going through. Not gonna play any of the music just because of copyright, and I don't really want to get too into that. The first song that I have that's being played a lot is Revolu by Rauw. Like, you know, if you are into Latin music, you probably know him. Okay, he's right. That's from his newest album, Cosa Nuestra, and I really like that song with Faith. But yeah, the next song is Que Vas a Hacer Hoy by Omar Courtz and De La Rose. And yeah, I really like that song too. I've just been bopping to it a lot recently. And then we have Halsey's Lonely as a Muse. I love that song. Next thing is Lose My Mind by Party Next Door. I love Party Next Door. Oh my god. Ah! I love Party Next Door. I think that album, so great. It was just chef's kiss. Next song, number 5, is Deep in the Water by Don Toliver. First time I listened to that song was with my boyfriend in the car, and that just like kept on repeating in my head. And I don't know, it's something about that like first 10 seconds. It just sounds like plastic bending. I don't know why. Sometimes when I listen to music, I think of certain objects or sceneries, and I don't know what that might be. I don't know, it just has always happened to me, like certain sensations or like certain visuals just appear in my head, and like I can like vividly see them sometimes. Am I crazy? I don't know. Number 6 is True Story by Ariana Grande from Eternal Sunshine. That album, amazing. I absolutely love that album too. On my repeat. Next thing we have is Heart of a Woman by Summer Walker. I love Summer Walker. Summer does not make music I don't listen to. I listen to every song. Yeah, I love Summer Walker's music so fucking much. Summer has been on my like top 3 either song. A summer song has either been on my top 3 songs on Spotify for the past like 4 years, or she's been my top artist or top album like every year for the past 4 years since 2020 when I made this account. Yep. Next thing we have is Dreamin' by Party Next Door. He put that out on Spotify and I ate it up. Yeah, no more SoundCloud for me. I don't know why it says date added 2 days ago. I guess it refreshes every like 2 days, or what's today, Wednesday? I think it refreshes every week. And that has been here for a very long time. Like, some of these songs have been here. I can't even begin to explain to you how long. Streets by Doja Cat has been there since it came out. I love that song. I think it's just such a nice song. Dream by Salvia Plath. I love that. I don't know if that's a play on Sylvia Plath. I don't even know where I heard that song first. I think it was on a TikTok audio, and I've never been the same since. Mañana Será Bonito by Karol G. Love that song. That song has gotten me through so many dark days. I actually started listening to a lot of Karol G, funny enough, after her tour ended for this album, because my friend Angelina, she posted that she went to this tour and she just was like so inspired by her, and like Karol really like motivated her and like moved her, and like basically was just a great influence in her life, the way that Halsey was. She was talking about Karol the way that I talk about Halsey, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta check this out because this song is great. I love it. It's gotten me through a lot of days, and I'm glad that she posted that on her Instagram story because it made me become a fan of this. No Chill by PartyNextDoor. Listen, when that song came out, PartyNextDoor 4 was definitely that album that made me like really fall in love with PartyNextDoor's music. I don't know, something about the toxic music really just Then we have Timeless by Playboi Carti and The Weeknd. It's just a popular song now and I really like it. Liability by Drake is there. I forgot this song existed and listened to it again. Excitement by Trippie Redd and PartyNextDoor is number 13. Oh, I'm sorry, number 15. I don't have my glasses on. 16 is Make It to the Morning by PartyNextDoor. There's a lot of PartyNextDoor on here. I'm so sorry. Shirt by SZA. Classic. 18 is Intro End of the World by Ariana Grande from Eternal Sunshine. Juno by Sabrina Carpenter from Short and Sweet. 20 is TBH by PartyNextDoor. 21 is Culona by Karol G and Peso Pluma. What can I say? It's a great one. 22 is It's Okay, I'm Okay by Tate McRae. All right. 23 is Que Pasaria by Rauw and Bad Bunny. 24 is Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey. I don't know, I like that song. I feel like there's always like a Lana song that I like. 25 is Sure Thing by Miguel. I don't know why this is still here. I don't listen to the song like that anymore. Like there was a time where I loved this song. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of that song. Like I don't know why it's always here. Let me mute this song. Okay, I can't do that on my laptop. 26 is Karma by Summer Walker. This has been my top played song for I think like 3 years in a row or something, like my second most played song. I love Karma by Summer Walker. Beautiful song. 27 is Resentment by PartyNextDoor. 28 is Dead Wrong by Trey Songz and Ty Dolla $ign. I haven't really been listening to that much music. It's been like just playing things that I have played recently, and it came up on a couple of my playlists, so I think it counted that as me listening to it multiple times. I'm not over here just listening to Trey Songz in 2025. Like, that's crazy. 29 is There Someone Else by The Weeknd. And 30 is Deep by Summer Walker. That's my on repeat. I have a bunch of mixes on here. I also have like different playlists. Like they have a hip hop mix, Ariana Grande mix, 2010s mix, Moody mix, Chill mix, Salvia Pulse mix, 2000s mix, R&B mix. A lot of my Spotify playlists are very weird because it actually really doesn't understand me. So I have a bunch of mixes and they all kind of like sometimes get a little funky because it like plays Lady Gaga and then Luis Miguel at the same time, and I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what? Like this. First of all, it has Alejandro Fernandez and then Usher. What? And then we have like Jamie Foxx and Luis Miguel. Then we have Young Money and Britney Spears and Lady Gaga and Vicente Fernandez. Like, if you know any of these like Latin artists, they're like old school songs and artists. Like, why are you playing that with Lady Gaga? Why is Bedrock on the same playlist as Para Siempre by Vicente Fernandez? Like, you know what I mean? Or like Virtual Diva by Don Omar. Like, and then next up is Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake. What the hell is going on here? Like 2000s mix, like yes, they were made in the 2000s, but they're so far apart. It's like, it kind of gets weird. It kind of like really gets weird, and I don't like it. So yeah. It's just a weird playlist. This is a really weird, like Arctic Monkeys is also on this playlist. Like, what is going on here? I don't know. It has a lot of weird, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But I still fuck with these playlists because it's a curveball for sure when you're listening to music. And I think what's really good about that is like, if you're listening to some of these playlists like Broken Clocks and then Dream, like they don't make any sense together, but they were all made in the 2010s. But like, yes, but also no. Like, I've never listened to Here by Alessia Cara. Like, I don't even know what that sounds like. It's one of the things that bothers me about Spotify is that I feel like the algorithms, they don't really algorithm that well sometimes. Why is Steven Universe music in the same playlist as Party Next Door, The Weeknd, Mark Anthony? Like, this doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. But it was made in the 2010s, I guess. Like, it just feels like the algorithms need to be more conscious of these things. Especially, like, as someone who wants to better their music, how am I supposed to better it if you are not, like, instead of putting random things that are in the 2010s, why don't you say 2010s R&B or R&B soul mix or something like that? Like things that make sense, and include songs that I've never listened to. Why are you just including songs that I have listened to or I've skipped over during, like, when I put, like, radio or whatever? I don't know, that's like one of the things that I don't like, and I feel like if I was on Apple Music, I wouldn't have this problem. I don't know. If you have Apple Music, comment down below. I haven't had that in so long that I don't even know what new features they have. So I don't know if I should switch, but I have so much music on this one. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Yeah. But yeah, I love these daily mixes though. These tend to be like, what the fuck? I listened to this one Tory Lanez song once and now it just, how can I block an artist? And that's the thing, you can't even block an artist. Ugh. But like, the daily mixes tend to be more within the genre, and these tend to be the less eccentric playlists. They tend to stick within the genre and give you new songs or recommendations from that genre, which I like the daily mixes. I think those do a really great job. I think the random mixes that they give, like the mood mixes and all that kind of stuff, like the decade ones, are just weird. They're just weird. Let's see. I have some K-pop ones, which I love. Like, I love K-R&B specifically, like Korean R&B. And I do like some K-pop. For a while, the best R&B that I was listening to was from Korea, funny enough. And I was really vibing with it. I think there's a lot of artists like Dean, DPR Live, Crush, Davida. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Jaehyun, I really like. BB, I think his name is Baekhyun. If you ever want to listen to or like get into Korean R&B, like in an easy way, like just like a poppy kind of way, but also really good, go and listen to Delight, the second mini album. That was my ish when it came out in 2020. That was such a great album. Like, oh my god, it was so good. Candy is a really good song. Underwater, I really like Love Again. Hold on, let's see, what is that album? Oh, and the third mini album, let me tell you something. The third mini album, oh my god, that came out in 2021. I am probably a good 1 million listens of Bambi. It looks like it says Bambi, but I think it's like pronounced Bambi. I'm not sure. I don't speak Korean, but that song, oh, delicious, scrumdiddlyumptious. Okay, it was just such a good song. Amusement Park was a great song. Cry for Love, oh my god, like Bambi and Cry for Love, hands down. Like, he's such a great artist. I forgot which group he was a part of before. Let me see. Oh, he was in EXO. I used to really like EXO, actually. I forgot that he was in EXO. I really like a lot of like Korean R&B and like Korean artists. Dean is a really good one. Junie is really good. G-Soul is really good. Like, they have a lot of like mellow, like there's a lot of mellow, smooth R&B versus more of like the contemporary like trap R&B that you might find today. like Party Next Door, don't think of him. Don't think Usher. Maybe think like old school Usher, but not like I don't mind Usher. You know what I mean? Like, today, my daily mix 3 is more of like pop music, like pop R&B or pop, just straight up pop music. And I actually really love this one. This one is so good. It's so good. Yeah. This one has a lot of like older songs, like When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, Stay, One Direction, Liam, Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato, some 5 Seconds of Summer. Shout out 5 Sauce. But Ashton's like solo projects are so good. I don't think people give that enough credit. He's actually a very talented person, and I think out of all of the artists in the band, I think he's the most talented. I fear he might be the most talented. Also, when are we gonna get some Callum music? I feel like he needs to drop something. Oh my god. And if he has and I haven't listened to it, I'm so sorry. Let's go to Daily Mix 4. This one is my like Latin music right now. Typically, they only really ever give me like Latin trap for this. Like, they tend to, because I tend to listen to more Latin trap than I do like old school stuff. And they usually do that, I don't know, in that mix. Sometimes they'll give me like an old school like Latin music one, but not all the time. It really like depends on the time. Next is my Daily Mix 5, which is more like hip-hop rap. See, like, why can't I block this man? Like, why is this song always appearing? Anyway, that's a really good song by Future. They have some Summer Walker. Like, this one kind of is a curveball. Sometimes they have a lot of rap. Sometimes they have some R&B. It really depends, like, on the day. And then my Daily Mix 6 tends to be more like alternative. Like, there's always like an alternative one where like there's artists that have different genres or more like in the middle of different genres. So they kind of just throw all the alternative ones together, which is kind of interesting, like the alternative playlist that they have. Sometimes they put more like underground artists too in that one. Or less mainstream, I should say. They always give me a Discover Weekly. They have Tap Out by Rich Gang. Make a tap out. Anyway. Sometimes the Discover Weekly, because they know that I listen to TikTok songs, like I'll search up TikTok songs, they just like give me trending songs, which is interesting. Like, it's good, but it's also like, am I really listening to Tap Out? I don't know. I might. I usually listen to it in the car. I usually listen to a lot of like trendy rap and R&B stuff when I'm like in the car with my boyfriend, because he likes more rap and like trap. So I tend to play TikTok hits with him, even though he swears he doesn't like TikTok. His entire music playlist is literally TikTok songs. But you don't like the algorithm. I don't know. Hey y'all, so I'm currently editing the video and I just up and walked away from the camera and from my laptop, and just because people were walking in. But if you guys like this video and liked my Spotify tour, let me know if you guys want more content like this, more music content, or just different like sit down videos. Let me know if anyone's watching. Go like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.